Prophecy Update.
We have the prophetic message made certain to us through the prophets of God. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 19 says, "It would do us good if we paid attention to it for guidance, protection, knowledge, encouragement, correction, and rebuke. For their words are like a lamp shining in a dark place until the day dawns and Christ the morning star shines in your hearts."
Let us look at America. I said here that what the Lord wants with the ongoing government of Mr. Trump, the Lord wants to end wars in the world. Mr. Donald Trump, Mr. President, in his presidency, what should we expect? Let us focus on settling battles, wars across the world down fast. Then economies will come back to life. You can see what is going on right now. The man every day is meeting someone for reconciliation, for peace. What troubled countries, he brings them on board. No, we need peace. We need peace. What he's doing, it is what God wants. The world may not want what he's doing, even how he does it. This is what God wants.
It's a big, beautiful honor to welcome everyone to the White House for this very historic peace summit between Armenia and Azerbaijan.
President Trump brings peace to Caucasus, and we're grateful for that. We will turn the page of standoff, confrontation, and bloodshed.
Today's great achievement is yet another testimony to your global leadership and your legacy as a statesman and a peacemaker on the world stage.
This is a really great achievement. As president, my highest aspiration is to bring peace and stability to the world.
The two leaders leaving Alaska after President Trump rolling out the red carpet literally for Vladimir Putin, providing a ride in the presidential Beast limousine despite a waiting Russian vehicle and nearly 3 hours of talks behind closed doors.
There's no deal until there's a deal.
Well, we begin with breaking news now. A major meeting between Donald Trump, Volodymyr Zelensky and several other European leaders from the UK, France, Germany, Italy and others has just wrapped up. Any moment now, we are expecting an update from the White House.
And thanks to President Trump's efforts, we finally have movement after years of deadly gridlock. On Friday, as you all know, many of you were there, President Trump hosted Russian President Vladimir Putin in Anchorage, Alaska, for a bilateral meeting. This was the first time President Putin has been to the United States since 2015, and the first time he has met with an American president in years. President Putin publicly confirmed what President Trump has said all along. The war between Russia and Ukraine never would have started in the first place if President Trump were in office.
The world may not want what he's doing, even how he does it. This is what God wants.
European leaders are giving President Trump praise for breaking the logjam with Russia and nudging the war closer to peace.
If I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I think that's a pretty... I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole. But if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons.
President Trump speaking with Vladimir Putin and started laying the groundwork for a historic trilateral meeting between himself, Zelensky, and Russia's leader. And according to a new report, the White House is eyeing the Hungarian capital of Budapest as the potential meeting spot.
I think that the progress towards ending the war is something that we haven't seen in several years, but we had no sort of movement like this. President Biden constantly said, as long as it takes. He didn't say whatever it takes. And Trump is not saying that either necessarily, but he is saying, I am going to be the one that gets everybody to the table.
Trump's coming in and he's trying to just make peace. And he's bringing more peace at a higher rate than has ever happened before.
I'm very proud to let you know that the leadership of India and Pakistan was unwavering, powerful, but unwavering in both cases, and having these, they really were, from the standpoint of having the strength and the wisdom and fortitude to fully know and to understand the gravity of the situation. And we helped a lot. And we helped also with trade. I said, come on, we're going to do a lot of trade with you guys. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. If you stop it, we're doing trade. If you don't stop it, we're not going to do any trade. People have never really used trade the way I used it. That I can tell you. And all of a sudden they said, I think we're going to stop. And they have. And they did it for a lot of reasons, but trade is a big one. We're going to do a lot of trade with Pakistan. We're going to do a lot of trade with India. We're negotiating with India right now. We're going to be soon negotiating with Pakistan. And we stopped the nuclear conflict. I think it could have been a bad nuclear war.
God gives us wisdom to reconcile enemies. We can do even what you don't think for the sake of peace. So what is doing? Telling you the truth. Is working the will of God. Revelations are messages sent to the children of God. From long ago,
okuva edda n'edda
even now,
paka na kati
we have prophets.
bannabbi tubalina.